All right. Thank you for tuning in to a special edition of the Gemix show. This is a very special edition. We are broadcasting live with one of my favorite artists, not DC artists, but artists, period. We are here with DC's very own Dior Ashley Brown. How are you doing?
I know you fam.
Look. I've seen you 3 times. These times like the first time, so like I fall in love all over again with your performances.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Like today, I'm especially doing well.
Just doing good?
Yes, but I'm doing good. No complaints. The vibe is right. It's the perfect evening. I'm loving the people. They showing love. Can't complain.
And as well, we are here recording here at Marvin's in DC, right on the corner of 14th and U Street. Come on out. They got dope foods. They got live performances. Everyone, they got it. Now, I must say, I'm a little biased because I've seen you perform 3 times.
Okay.
And I've heard your music on Spotify. I am a fan. I'm a fan. You know, one thing that impresses me about you is each time I see you perform, you have more energy than the last show.
Wow.
How was that? How to perform with so much energy?
Thank you for the energy, because I'll tell you, I didn't have a lot of energy last night. Oh my God. So, you know, the weather's been kind of crazy, but I will definitely say that we do ever evolve. So as long as we don't allow ourselves to be stagnant and force ourselves into any one space, then we'll be able to really, I guess our potential will be revealed as we go. That's how I really feel. And I'm like, maybe it's translating as energy for you, but for me, it's another level of learning myself. It's like, oh wow, this is opening up. Oh, this is, you know, so yeah.
You know, one thing that I like also is you're not just standing there.
No.
You're not just pacing, but you give an actual live, inviting, physical show. That is dope. That is dope.
Thank you. And you know, honestly, Marvin's is such a dope spot. Like, it inspires me so much that I grew up around this block. It inspires me that this is named after Marvin Gaye.
Exactly.
So it's just like the vibrations and the people, I can't complain. Yeah.
So you mentioned you grew up around this block. So you represent DC.
Yeah.
So tell people, you know, how is it in a city that has historically been known for go-go? How is it being a dope MC in a city that's known for go-go?
Oh, wow. Okay, so go-go, I came back home in '97, and go-go penetrated me. I was like going to see the go-go in my high school. I was going to the go-go like at the Stadium Armory, and it was just penetrating my soul. It was on the radio. Like, I came from a stark difference when my parents would be traveling. We were living in Colorado for a couple of years.
My home state.
Okay, yeah, Colorado Springs. So it was crazy to me, like on the radio I'm listening to predominantly alternative rock, and so, you know, I mean, Hootie on the Blowfish used to play, but I'm hearing Sublime and others. To come back home and hear the radio spinning all this hip hop and soul and R&B, it was, and then go-go after hours, I was done. I was hearing it and hearing that pocket, and it really inspired me as an MC. It added to a lot of my flow, you know what I'm saying? It helped me catch that and jazz. Yeah.
So it's safe to say that go-go has had a hand in shaping the artist that you are?
Absolutely. Like throughout my life, it was the backdrop to a lot of things, you know? It was a backdrop. So it was like a great accompaniment to the vibe, you know? So, it definitely had a hand. Because it was like in my teenage years, so a lot, like hearing it young in my teenage years, hearing it when I was a baby, and it just like lightly penetrated my skin. Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Definitely.
So for those that don't know, who is Dior Ashley Brown?
Who is Dior Ashley Brown? Dior Ashley Brown is an MC, actor, poet, host. I submerge in the art. I feel like I'm a loving human being and constantly working on myself. God is my everything. He pushes forward my movement, and to be honest with you, I'm so human, and I allow myself to be vulnerable in this space because this is where I heal. You know, this is where I heal. This is where I create. This is where I learn different facets of myself.
One thing that I like about your performances is you pay homage.
Absolutely.
You know, you did Mary J. Blige and Method Man, All I Need. I know that you do Lauryn Hill's Fuji songs.
Yep.
So, you know, who are some of the artists that inspired you to get into the game?
Oh my God, some of the artists that inspired me, Lauryn Hill without a doubt. There were Lauryn Hill, Nas, Outkast, oh my goodness, Goody Mob, Trina, UGK.
Eclectic bunch there,
yeah,
okay.
so I loved a lot of hip hop, and I loved a lot of jazz and R&B, like Whitney Houston. I can't believe Whitney Houston, Queen Latifah. My goodness, like Little Kim, like that. The list goes. Even a lot of new artists today, they inspire me too, and they help me see things uniquely. I'm like, oh wow, that's a different perspective. Like, thank you, you know, like, yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's funny you say that because I say this. I'm 39, and I don't like a lot of the newer stuff, but I respect their hustle. I mean, they know their audience. I'm not it. So it's not made for nothing on your ears, but they know who they are, and they do it unabashedly. So I can appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Like, for instance, like Kendrick Lamar, I love Kendrick.
That's the homie.
Kendrick is like literally just a poet that knows how to flood over beats, and to me, I'm loving the way he's teaching me about this era and these experiences. When I think about J. Cole is like, yo, you are just speaking like the Shakespeare of our era. Like, I love it, you know? So, and then, there might be other artists that are a little challenging, but I do appreciate everyone's storytelling. I do.
I know you mentioned that go-go influenced you and jazz as well. What was the first hip-hop tape or CD you bought with your own money?
Oh, man. With my own money? Ooh, that's a good question.
Or what was the first hip-hop CD you bought, period? Doesn't matter.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I would say it goes back to like, well, I would consider, I know, right? I would consider Aaliyah like hip hop and R&B for me, but also like when I started really getting into hip hop, my own CDs, Outkast, Nas, Mobb Deep the Infamous, and it was Nas. I didn't even like clearly know everything he was talking about as I got older. When I was younger, like the way he used to flow over those jazz beats,
like water.
And it was Nas. It was written.
It was written.
Outkast, ATLians, and Mobb Deep the Infamous. Oh, and Fuji's a score.
Of course, that's a great album. That's a good album. You know how you mentioned that Aaliyah is hip hop to you and R&B. I'm from the West. I'm from Denver. I live in Carson, California, in between Long Beach and Compton. I feel the same way about Nate Dogg. I mean, Nate Dogg has been on some of the best hip hop classics.
Nate
you know,
Dogg and
Oh No, Most Def. You know, of course, Regulate. So it's funny how some R&B artists can be just as much as hip hop as they are R&B.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of which, you are a singer as well. You know, so when you write a song, how do you decide? You know what? I'm gonna spit and I'm gonna sing, or I'm gonna sing or I'm gonna spit. How do you decide what recording process to do?
It's so funny because even some songs that I do for you guys, like the vocal parts happen later. You know what I'm saying? Like I honestly would write them just with the verse and end up singing some of the areas because I felt like it told the story deeper. It gave it more context. It was more authentic to my feeling, you know? So, I would say that like I would just let it flow a lot of times, and then I honestly believe it's divine. So I listen to music, and then I allow the words to come to me. I may go with the concept depending on how it connects with me.
Who would be your dream collaboration, dead or alive?
Outkast, Lauryn Hill, Bob Marley. Oh my goodness. Who else? Mac Miller was so dope to me. Oh my goodness. Who is Amy Winehouse? Oh my, when she did over Nas's Shook Ones, I was like, oh my God.
Have you heard the Mr. and Mrs. Jones mixtape?
The old Frank, you talking about Frank?
No,
Mr. and Mrs. Jones.
Mrs. Mixtape. It's Nas rhyming over Amy Winehouse production.
No, I haven't heard it yet.
Yeah, it's called Mr. and Mrs. Jones.
I gotta be on that. I gotta be on that. Because Amy Winehouse Frank is one of my favorite albums. Second to that is Black, but Frank is amazing. I have to hear this Mr. and Mrs. Jones. That's it.
Yeah. So in addition to performing around DC, is there any new material you're working on? Any albums, EPs you got coming out?
Oh yeah. So I'm working right now on the Uptown Ashley Brown album. I just dropped that for y'all real quick. I'm working on that. I don't like to rush my work, but I have some singles that'll come before it. But I'm so excited about this project. It's funky. Uptown Ashley Brown.
and where can people find your music? Where can they find these dope singles, by the way?
Go to my website, DiorAshleyBrown.com. You can find me on YouTube, Miss Dab is Bad, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, Dior Ashley Brown. On Facebook, Dior Ashley Brown Music. So you can go to my website, find it all right there, DiorAshleyBrown.com.
Do you have any other performances coming up? You let people know about?
So next month I'll be here again at Marvin's. Kennedy Center next year, yo. Get your tickets now. I'll be there.
Kennedy Center, that's big right there. Congratulations on that. That's big.
Thank you. I'm still like, is this real? Is this real? That'll be in March and in April. Come through, y'all. It's gonna be late. Get your tickets. Get your tickets.
So if you were to write a love letter to your fans, to your supporters, what would it say?
Oh wow. Oh wow. I am so grateful to y'all. Thank you for being a part of this journey and all of my weirdness, uniqueness, man, every part of thank you for being a part of this and letting me be me. Thank you. And thank you for understanding me. Thank you for understanding me because it takes a special person to listen to my music and hear it. So I appreciate y'all so much. I'm grateful. I love you. I love you.
So I know you're in between sets, so I don't want to keep you too much longer. Where can the people find you? Where can they hit you up, email you, Instagram, whatever? Let the people know.
DiorAshleyBrown.com, YouTube, Ms. Dab is Bad, MIZZDABISBAD, Ms. Dab is Bad. Dior Ashley Brown, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Dior Ashley Brown Music on Facebook.
All right. And as usual, from myself, thank you again.
Thank you.
But from the Gemix, we definitely appreciate you for taking time out to interview with us.
Stay lit, Gemix. Yes, stay lit.
We have our DJ is holding the camera. Maybe we can make a DJ Soyo. Dior Ashley Brown, something going on.
I'm ready. Let's do it. I love working with all my sisters. I love making music. Let's do it. Let's do it. Not talk about it. Let's do it.
All right, there we go. Scratch Vision, the Gemix, Dior Ashley Brown.
Yeah.
We out here.
Peace.